Look, boys, whoever among you reaches the destination first with his strength will have the honor of marrying my daughter. Understood? One boy says, Tatiana will be mine. The other replies, we'll see about that. The man says, now go! The bodybuilders begin lifting huge tires and moving toward the destination. One bodybuilder says, how will you keep up like this? You'll lose. The other replies, this heavy tire can't stop me from winning Tatiana. The man shouts, you can do it! I believe in you! The bodybuilders compete fiercely, moving toward the marked place. But Tatiana, meanwhile, is waiting impatiently for someone's arrival. One bodybuilder falls to the ground, struggling. Paul says, come on, what happened? Keep going! The man says, shoot, that's enough. We have a winner, Paul. The other says, that's not possible. Oh! Suddenly, another young man comes running toward them. Tatiana, seeing him, becomes happy. The young man says, wait a moment, I demand to take part too. Paul laughs and says, it's too late. She's my wife now. The man says, look, boy, first of all, if you wanted to compete, you should have come on time. The young man replies, someone gave me the wrong address. That's why I'm late. Tatiana asks her father, did you give him the wrong address? No, my daughter. Maybe it was the secretary's mistake. Well, never mind. I demand that you let him take part. Paul says, for what? He's just a gardener. He can't defeat me. The gardener says, we'll see about that. If you're really strong, then I challenge you to a contest. Let's see how strong you really are. The gardener turns to Tatiana and says, I'm sure I will win this contest. Tatiana happily says, of course, you will win. The man says, now, boys, are you ready? Yes, we are ready. Very good, then start now. A fierce contest begins between Paul and the gardener. Paul, with his strength, pushes the big tire forward and moves ahead of the gardener. The man says to Tatiana, I told you the gardener is weak. He can't compete with Paul. But Tatiana says, you'll see. The gardener will win this contest. The gardener puts all his strength into lifting the big tire, but he falls to the ground. Tatiana, seeing this, becomes worried and says, you must do this for me. Some hard-hearted people don't subscribe to this gardener, but the truth is, this very gardener is the greatest winner.